I grew up around Mukundara Hills Tiger Reserve, and this is where I've spent most of my time bird watching and wandering in the forest. After an 11 hours of drive covering 650 kilometers, I finally arrived at Dholiya village in Jaisalmer district, here to meet Mr. Radhesham Bishnoi. This is his farmhouse, which is also a homestay where I've spent the night, and right before the dawn, we headed towards the forest. Radhe is a renowned naturalist, conservationist, and truly a wonderful human being. The horizon was painted with light, and after 30 minutes drive, we found ourselves in the heart of the desert's incredible biodiversity. I hadn't had high hopes of seeing the elusive Great Indian Bustard and the Mukundara Bustard so easily, so we focused on the raptors and small birds instead. Steppe Eagle, yawning as if it had just woken up to greet the day, perched majestically on a dune atop a care tree. It was the perfect sight to start the day. Next we found a long-legged buzzard, preening with its feathers stained with blood, a clear sign that we had just missed its meal. This is when I realized my mistake, forgetting my ND filter. The golden sand and bright sky made everything overexposed, and my ancient Fuji X-T2 struggled to handle it. But despite the challenges, I managed to photograph some lifers. The Desert Wheatear, Isabelline Wheatear, Variable Wheatear, another long-legged buzzard, Laggar Falcon, Greater Short-toed Lark, Black-crowned Sparrow Lark, and this rare beauty, Asian Desert Warbler. A Eurasian sparrowhawk gave me no more than a fleeting glance before flying away. By 10:30, the bird's activity had slowed. We decided to head back to the homestay for a break, recharging for what the evening might bring. As the sun began to soften and the light turned golden, we returned to the habitat of Great Indian Bustard. And just as we arrived, Radhe's sharp eyes spotted a pair. These remarkable, elusive birds standing tall in their domain. The GIB is a shy and endangered bird, avoiding human presence whenever possible. Carefully, we edged closer, making sure not to disturb them. I was overcome with goosebumps, realizing I was witnessing one of the rarest birds on the planet. Nervous and overwhelmed, I fumbled some shots, but I didn't mind. Sharing the same space, the same sun, the wind with these incredible birds was a deeply emotional moment for me. Perhaps one of the most intense I've ever experienced while bird watching. After an hour of observation, I decided it was time to leave. Let's not overstay and risk losing the magic of this encounter. I managed to capture some decent pictures of GIB, but now my hopes were even higher for what the next day might bring. As the sun began to set, we decided to head towards the vulture territory. Along the way, we spotted a desert fox, a graceful Chinkara, and a spotted eagle resting alongside cinereous vultures. Seeing these vultures reminded me of their plight, and the threat they faced due to human negligence and greed. And just like that, my first day in the Oran came to an end. I felt a sense of pride and relief, knowing the day had exceeded my expectations. In the next video, we'll dive deeper into the Oran, exploring more of the unique wildlife of Thar Desert and discussing why this fragile ecosystem needs our protection. Don't miss it. Hit the subscribe button and join me on this journey. See you in the next one.